Who would have thought? He worked 3 consecutive days in Nanjing recently. He worked for 20 hours with daily settlement. He earned 1,800 yuan. It really took him back to his time as a Special Forces soldier 2 years ago. On the first day, he went to the number 81 hospital. He accompanied a patient from his hometown for a medical consultation. He arrived at 10:30 a.m. to register. When it was their turn, it was almost noon. The doctor gave his opinion, and they went for a checkup. But the nurses had already left for the day at noon. So he took a 2-hour break for lunch. He went to a nearby fast food restaurant and spent 38 yuan on a meal. After eating, he returned to the number 81 hospital. He lay down in a chair until 2 p.m. After several checkups, there was one more checkup. They went to the main hospital. They took a free shuttle bus. They arrived at the Eastern Theater Command General Hospital. Eastern Theater Command General Hospital. A nurse at the service desk added them to the schedule. They waited for over an hour on the second floor. When it was their turn, the doctor had finished writing the prescription at 4:30 p.m. The staff conducting the checkups had already left. One of the test results would be available in a few days. He went with the patient. The patient's sister booked a hotel room on her phone. He finished his task, though not perfectly, and received 300 yuan. The next day, he went to the entrance of a residential area near Daming Road and pretended to be a photographer. Hi. The father wore a red vest. Where's Shethan? When Hai's father first told him, he had a brain lapse. It took an hour and a half in the morning. It took an hour and a half to leave. He charged 150 yuan. The father readily paid him 200 yuan. He immediately regretted it. He should have charged 300 yuan. However, he arrived at 7:20 a.m. Due to the rain, it only took him half an hour. He took a picture and the people left. He also watched a live stream for 20 minutes. Many people reported to him. What about Morin? It's raining heavily. Jianye is experiencing heavy rain. Why isn't it raining here yet? The school teacher also said that if it rained in the afternoon, they didn't need to come. That half hour was quite worthwhile. It was quite rewarding. The teacher just announced the end. You immediately arrived. He dashed from the vest to the shop. He rushed to number 81 hospital in the light rain. He helped someone collect and print a medical report. Then he delivered it to the Eastern Theater Command General Hospital, following the exact same route as yesterday. He completed the task before 9 a.m. 100 yuan was credited to his account. He went home for breakfast. He slept for 2 hours. At 1 p.m., he went to an industrial area near his home. He helped a factory move. It was an old client of his. He negotiated with the boss from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m., agreeing on a price of 300 yuan. A 6-meter-long truck arrived in the evening. From 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., the truck was fully loaded. Then, he accompanied the truck to Kuqiao, which is more than 20 kilometers away. It took an hour. They used a T-cart to move the goods inside. Everything was unloaded and finished at 8 p.m. He gave them 220 yuan. Finally, because time was tight, and there was no meal provided, he asked the boss to give each person 20 yuan for a meal. He gave them 15 yuan. This added up to almost 600 yuan. The next day, at the same time, at the same location, he continued moving goods. It was a repeat of the previous day, finishing at 4:10 p.m. Unloading started at 5:10 p.m. Moving things inside until 7:40 p.m. There were fewer goods than yesterday. He worked comfortably as a professional. It was the same as before. 600 yuan was credited. He originally planned to cook a meal at home. Jiezi took him out for a meal. He was treated to mutton. This sweet life. 3 or 4 times a week isn't enough.